Okay, today we are downtown in Orlando in our Orlando office, actually using our studio that we have. It's so beautiful. This is the first time I've done this. Jeremy Hines here, Preferred Real Estate Brokers. I brought my friend and awesome mortgage broker, Jason Gonzalez from Weekend Mortgage, to speak with me about. We were actually having a phone conversation.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
talking about diagnosing the buying power of a potential buyer
right.
and some of the misconceptions that people have when they're thinking about buying a home,
Exactly.
whether they
There's a
can do
lot
it or
of
not.
misinformation out there.
So we decided to come up with a little game.
Yes.
Cap or no cap.
Cap or no cap, home buying edition.
Exactly. And for those of you who don't know, cap or no cap means lying or no or telling the truth.
Yes, exactly.
Cap is a lie.
Yes.
The first one I think that we get the most is that people need to save 20% down to buy a house. Cap or
Cap.
no cap.
Total cap. Big
Total cap.
time cap. Right. So most people don't put 20% down. So I know that may be a surprise to a lot of you potential home buyers out there that have been, trying to save up for years and years and years. But most of the clients we have put about 3%, 5% down at max. And a lot of them even get help and assistance from family members and stuff. It's not like it used to be back in the day where everybody's putting down a giant down payment. The people that believe that they need a big down payment and are sitting on the sidelines are missing out on all that equity that they could be gaining. So that's definitely a big time cap. And if there's anybody out there that has had that hold them back, definitely get in touch with us because we can get that fixed up.
Okay. Yeah. But where did that 20% come from? Like, why do people even think of that?
Yeah, well, actually, it's crazy because originally, back years and years and years, when before FHA was invented, I'll go back to that. Basically, before FHA came to be, there was only conventional options and regular banks, and they had more stringent loan qualification process.
Yeah.
So they required bigger down payments. But years and years ago, FHA came into play, Federal Housing Administration. They put together a loan program specifically so that people could get into homes with less money down. So FHA loan program only requires 3.5% down, which is obviously a lot less than 20. And
But
just
only first time home buyers can get that though, right?
no, that's actually cap. So cap or no
Cap.
cap, that is cap as well. So FHA is not just for first-time home buyers. And again, most of our clients that use FHA loans are not first-time home buyers. So that's cap. The other thing with that is the 3.5% down that you need actually doesn't even have to come from you. It could be a gift from a friend or a family member. So there's a lot of different options. And even if you don't have a super cool family or friend that's going to lend you the money, there's also down payment assistance options.
Okay. But for that, it's usually low income though.
Cap.
Damn, we got
Another cap. Yep,
Caps.
another cap. So everybody thinks that down payment assistance is just for low income buyers, and it's absolutely not the case. So basically, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, a lot of banks started having what's called in-house DPA, in-house down payment assistance.
Oh, wow.
So previously, only counties and governments and other organizations would have these down payment assistance programs available to the public. They had limited funding, so they made it only for lower income buyers that needed it more.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is that in today's society with inflation and home prices and everything like that, everybody's a low income buyer compared to what we're trying to buy. So, they've made a lot of modifications. The banks have made it a lot easier for people to buy. So now they have in-house down payment assistance programs with no income limitations that are able to help everybody.
Wow.
So virtually no excuse.
No
If you have no down payment, that does not mean that you get no home. You can get a home, don't need the down payment. Come see us. We'll get you hooked up.
Okay, here's one. Now is actually a great time to buy.
That is cap and no cap, depending on your situation.
Perfect.
So we'll say no cap for some people and then cap for others. So right now, in my opinion, I think it's a wonderful time for first-time home buyers to get a house because rates are still low. They've definitely come down as of late.
Yeah.
They're very competitive historically, but all of the other buyers have not moved into the market yet. So we're at a little bit of a lull where it's kind of an in-between to where first-time home buyers have a real chance at getting a home and getting seller assistance with their closing costs and basically a better situation for them to where they're not competing with so many other buyers.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is that in a couple months, God willing, whenever everything comes through, rates come down even lower. At that point, there's going to be, there's going to be, right, exactly. So there's going to be more buyers. There's going to be more competition. and it's going to be like it was 3 years ago, to where everybody's bidding 30, 40, $50,000 over the price of the house. And then first time home buyers can't even get a foot in
Pushed
the
out.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely don't sleep on it. Now is your time. There's also a lot of people that are combining households.
Mm-hmm.
So they're selling one house or selling two houses, and then they're moving with their parents or grandparents, taking care of them. There's a lot of mixed households that way. So there's definitely a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential for investors. So right now, I mean, we have tons of loans that are specifically for real estate investors
Okay.
that don't even require income verification. It goes off of the rent from the property. So it's a great time to buy for some
DSCR.
people, and for other people, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. So
Yeah.
that's why it's important to not assume what you can or can't do, and then come talk to some professionals like us, and then we'll be able to ascertain your situation from all the facts, and be able to really tell you exactly what the best thing to do is.
Dude, perfect answer.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's it.
Always a pleasure.
No cap.
No cap. No cap.
No cap. So, but yeah, I mean, at Weekend Mortgage, we have everything accessible. We have every loan program that you could possibly imagine. And I think the real key thing that I want people to take from this is the fact that they don't know what they're talking about. No offense, but this is a situation where, I mean, for instance, if you get sick, you go to a doctor. You don't tell the doctor, hey, I got a broken leg and it's my tibia and this and that. And he goes, no, he goes, take an x-ray, he diagnoses you. He says what's wrong, and then he recommends what you should do. So I don't know why that's the case for a doctor. That's the case for an attorney. But yet when you go to get a mortgage or buy a home, you're listening to your Uncle Billy or your Aunt Cindy, because they bought a house 30 years ago and they know what they're talking about, even though they're a construction worker or whatever, not in that field. So I think it's really important for people to just understand that there are a lot more options available for them than they may know.
And it doesn't cost to just
it
call
costs
you,
absolutely
call
nothing.
us, call someone.
It costs absolutely nothing to talk to one of us, for us to help you and let you know. And even if now's not the time, we're going to point you in the right direction. So we have tons of clients that we look at, we talk to them, we say, okay, we want to buy a house in the next year. Well, fine, let's put you on that plan. So because, like they say, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, and the second best time is
right
today.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. Jeremy Hines, Jason Gonzalez with Weekend Mortgage. Thank you, Jason, for being here. And I know this is a little different for you guys, but hopefully it was informative and it helps you to make your decision going forward to purchase a home. Jason, close us out here.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. It's been an awesome experience. And just want to say, stop the cap. All right.
Stop the cap.
There's too much cap around the home buying process. If you want the real deal, if you want the real honest truth, come talk to either one of us. Info's on the screen. Take it easy.
Take it easy. Have a good day, guys.